Nintendo presents LucasArts Entertainment Company in stereo. Oh wow, I guess that was a pretty big marketing feature back then. Welcome back to beating every Star Wars game ever. Today we are tackling Super Star Wars. Options. Well, we gotta leave it in stereo. That's the marketing feature. It was easy, brave, or Jedi. I'll just leave it at default. I'll be brave. Customizable control scheme. That's a good sign. Let's get started. Long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Star Wars. Episode 4, A New Hope. It is a period of civil war. Rebel spaceships striking from a hidden base have won their first victory against the evil Galactic Empire. During the battle, Rebel spies managed to steal secret plans for the Empire's ultimate weapon, the Death Star, an armored space station with enough power to destroy an entire planet. Pursued by the Empire's sinister agents, Princess Leia races home aboard her starship, custodian of the stolen plans that can save her people and restore freedom to the galaxy. The text scaling isn't quite as smooth as it could otherwise be, but it's probably a limitation of the Super Nintendo. I'm excited for this game. I've never played it before, but the Super Nintendo was my first console as a kid. We had Super Mario World, Donkey Kong Country, and Diddy's Kong Quest. We had some other games, but I think I maybe only ever played them once because I did not play them and I do not remember them. But I know we had more. Although my cousin did have Yoshi's Island, which I called the Baby Mario game. Those were my first gaming experiences. Alright, now how to fire because I looked at the control scheme. Right off the bat, just jumping straight into it. Yeah, let's throw several enemies at you. I like that, honestly. I kind of respect it. Scorpion throws green. Green is dangerous. That lesson will stick with me till the end of time. Why is Tatooine... Oh, quicksand. Why is Tatooine so dangerous? Oh, I'm timed. Oh no. Okay, I better hurry up then. Wonder if I have any other weapons? Probably not. Yeah, weapon select isn't doing anything. Special, not doing anything. That's a big one! Oh my... That splits into smaller ones, because of course it does. This game really is action-packed. Like, I was expecting this to start off as a slower platformer like the other ones. I mean, the other two Nintendo games, but nope, this is... When they say super, they mean it. Blaster power-up. Okay, that's good. Wonder how long that lasts for. I wouldn't mind, though, if the game would relent for a second or two so I can get through the level a little more. Okay, weapon select still doesn't do anything, so this blaster power-up must be permanent. Take that, sandworm. And I'm gonna get such a good score from defeating all these enemies. Looks like I only have 3 lives in the top left. It doesn't seem so hard, though, since every enemy is dropping hearts, so... Really shouldn't be too much of an issue, I think. Can't shoot straight vertically, either up or down, so gotta keep that in mind. Gotta be diagonal only. I wonder if I should just be running past all these things instead of trying to shoot them, because, I don't know, other than score, so far it's not completely clear why you would shoot everything. Except, of course, you know, all the enemies are in the way. Sarlacc pit monster, uh-oh. Boss fight right away, and it's a Sarlacc pit? Well, I guess a monster that lives in the Sarlacc pit? I don't think they can usually jump out like that. I am about to run out of health. Assuming that the lightsaber is my health. Back to the beginning? Okay. So the goal is to keep my health as high as possible going into the boss fight, and then don't get hit, I guess. I'm not really trying to rush to the end or anything because the timer seems very generous. Alright, here we are. I'm at full health, so should be able to get him pretty good. Oh, he has so much health. Oh, I can just hold down the fire button. I've been spamming it this whole time. Oh, I can shoot the rocks. Okay. Interesting. Dang, I gotta figure out that timing. Let me see the upgrade. Give me the upgrade. No, I missed it. Gotta go back. Wait, what? Can I not grab it? What? Why can't I grab the upgrade? There we go. I need to kill more enemies because I need all this health, but they keep jumping at me and taking it away. Oh, hey, what's that? Another blaster power? Seeker. Oh. Well, how come I got that? Was that just like a random spawn? Or did I do something? Was it for killing all of those jumping green guys? This is going to make the boss fight a lot easier, I think. Especially if it does more damage. Not so much because of the seeking thing, although that is super nice. And here we are. Oh yeah. It just completely just annihilates all the boulders too. Alright, note to self, if I ever game over, remember to find the Seeker Blaster again, because that makes the boss fight so much easier. Over here! Hey, help! Please help! I am C-3PO, human-cyborg relations. Something terrible has happened. My counterpart, R2-D2, has been captured by Jawas. We must find him. I see we're taking more liberties with the Star Wars story. 3PO gets rescued instead of purchased. Oh, you can scroll the text back up. That's a pretty nice feature. How do I move on? Start? Oh. Oh, they're using Mode 7. I love Mode 7 games. Health power up. Okay. Jets, Jawas. Whoa! Alright. So I'm... Okay, so use jets to turn and also fly. And I'm dead. Alright, out of lives. Woohoo! So I just need to kill enough Jawas and then I'll rescue R2, I guess? I wonder if there's an exact number of Jawas or if they'll keep spawning and there's just a minimum number you have to defeat. It's funny how in the movie, killing Jawas was such a despicable thing that the Stormtroopers did, but then they went to make Super Star Wars and they thought, hey, you know what would be a great idea for something Luke can do in his Sandcrawler? Let's have him mow down 10 Jawas. I mean, they were just getting blasted off into space. Head towards Sandcrawler. I see the Sandcrawler. Woohoo! Kind of a bumpy ride there. Uh-oh. What happened? Okay, bumpy rides are no good, I guess. Oh, but game over just puts me back here? Oh, and it's 12 Jawas to defeat. I don't think I read it until there were only 10.
But why would Imperial troops want to slaughter Jawas?
There wasn't a continue screen or anything, so if the game just gives you 3 lives per section, or technically 4 since you can have 0, and it just respawns you back at the same section that you died on without any amount of continues, well, that would be quite generous. I'd appreciate that quite a lot, actually. Outside Sandcrawler, 3 loops ready. Okay. Oh, but I lost my secret power-up. Hey, if that's the only downside to a game over, then I'll take it. Thermal detonator. How do I switch? No, is that special? Oh, that was special. Okay. Looks like that must have just been a screen wipe that I completely wasted. Now we're getting into the platforming part of the game. Yeah. I knew this game was a platformer. What's that? Time bonus. Am I going to need that? Seems like if you hold up, you jump higher. I'm glad I figured that out so quickly. That I could have been stumped on that for a while. Health sword? What? Did my health bar get bigger? What a strange way to represent a health power-up. I mean, it makes sense, right? It's cool that a lightsaber is your health bar, and then it makes perfect sense that you would get a longer lightsaber to increase your health. Just seems a little funny to me. How do these Jawas get up the Sandcrawler with their tiny legs? These jumps are even difficult for a normal-sized human. And there I go, unceremoniously dumped off onto the treads. I'm tempted to restart to try and keep the Secret Blaster, but I don't know if I could consistently get it again, because I'm not entirely sure how I even got it. Ooh, a 2x point bonus. Wow, maybe I can get a high score. I have honestly never cared about scores in games like this. For as much as I love platformers, I've never been particularly good at them. But I've got an excuse for this game. This is my first time playing it. Ah! They have defensive turrets. Aw, come on, you're telling me that's not hitting it? Dang. Oh, but it spawns you up here. I am in love with this game's checkpoint system. It reminds me of the Famicom games, where it just sort of always spawns you back exactly where you were. Not like the other Nintendo games, where you'd get sent back to the beginning of the entire area. In, go! Woohoo! Stage clear! I wonder what the maximum amount of health swords you can get. Your blaster bolts bounce. That's awesome. It's like the inside of the trash compactor on the Death Star. I think it would be funny to get so many health swords that your health goes across the entire screen. Doesn't look like there's any indication of how many thermal detonators you have. Unless maybe pause does it. Select? No. What about shoulder buttons? Nope, that just looks up and down. It's actually kind of handy, I'll have to remember that. What is that thing, and why is it shooting me? Is that a platform I can stand on? Ooh, that was a gamble there. Hey, what's up with that? Let me pass. What do I do about this? What do I do? I guess dying is always an option. Oh, now I have continues. Okay. Maybe I just stand here for a while and it goes down? It goes down if a droid walks through it. Am I supposed to get a droid to spawn and then damage boost through it? Or do I just do this for a while? This doesn't seem to be the answer. I can't just be stuck. There must be something I'm missing. Is it? Oh, whoa, what was that? How did I slide? What button was that? I'm sure it was a combo. What did I... Oh, okay, holding down and a direction and pressing jump. Aha. Aha. Oh, close. There we go. All right, cool. Figured it out. Where exactly do I need to stand so that I can cleanly slide through here? There we go. Each laser gate needs you to stand at a different spot before sliding. That thing seems like it has more health than the regular blaster can take down. I wonder if I can slide under it. Slide under it. Nope, not an option. Okay. Oh, I'm shooting the wrong thing. I see. You're supposed to shoot the thing it's attached to. Give me the heart. Come on, game. I was right on top of it. I could have really used that. Look what you did to me. Another one? Wow. Well, I guess once you know how to take those things down, because they give you big hearts, they're almost like a free full heal. Ooh. Definitely gonna need to slide under this. That's the wrong button. Slide. Ah! Keep sliding. I was not expecting there to be a whole line of those things. Ah! What on earth? What on Tatooine, I guess. That's a lot of extra health. And it meant nothing! There we go. Whoa, that's cool. Lava Beast Jawenko? What kind of Metroid boss is this? Why do the Jawas have a giant lava beast at the bottom of their Sandcrawler? Yeah, I should have kept that Seeker Blaster. Whenever I run out of continues and have to restart, I'll get another one and try not to die. Of course, I'm trying very hard not to die now, but I'll try even harder next time. And I win. R2, there you are. Just chilling out in the corner behind the lava beast, as you did in the movie, of course. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you are our only hope. Master Luke, R2-D2 is babbling about his mission. He says that he's the property of an Obi-Wan Kenobi, a resident in these parts, and he has a very important message for him. Land of the Sandpeople. Interesting. Ah, falling bridges. Is there anything below there? Nope, just a pit of death. My first sand person. Why is the 2x point bonus a Darth Vader helmet anyway? Are extra points the path to the dark side? Oh, what's that? Why can I shoot the ceiling? Okay, you can just do that anywhere. I thought for a second I was shooting something special because of the sand particle effects. That's a cool detail, I guess. Oh boy, magic floating rocks. And it has to be an auto-scroller, too. Oh, sorry, Obi-Wan. I thought you were a sand person. Tell me, young Luke, what brings you out this far? And Kenobi, boy, am I glad to see you. This little droid has an important message for you. Well, little fellow, let us see what you have. General Kenobi, years ago you served my father in the Clone Wars. Now he begs you to help him in his struggle against the Empire. I have placed information vital to the survival of the rebellion into the memory system of his R2 unit. You must see this droid safely delivered to him on Yavin. This is our most desperate hour. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You are our only hope. Luke, you must help me rescue the princess. Here's your lightsaber. It is the weapon of a Jedi Knight. I'd like to point out that we're supposed to go to Alderaan, not Yavin. Land of the Banthas. Okay, I guess there's an entire section of Tatooine just for the Banthas. We're in the Bantha Nature Preserve. I'll use the lightsaber since I don't have a good blaster anymore. What? Bantha? Why is Bantha a boss? Why are Banthas even an enemy? I thought they were mostly docile creatures. You can also hold down the button to swing your lightsaber rapidly. Out of all the creatures I'd ever expect to fight in a Star Wars game, I think Banthas would be at the bottom of my list. I'm pretty sure the extra blaster power-up spawns after you kill all of these green jumping electrike-looking things. The first time I got it, I was just in this area killing things, and these things seem to spawn infinitely, so it would make a good secret to stay there and kill all the things that spawn infinitely in order to get a secret power-up. And there it is. Now the goal is not to die ever, so that I can keep it. That should make the rest of the game much easier. At least up until I get my lightsaber. Then I'll have to decide whether the Seeker Blaster or the lightsaber is better. Oh, what happens if I grab another Rapid Ion? Oh, it lost the ability to heat seek, I think. Well, as long as it does more damage, I guess, then it's not so bad. It sure takes out these turrets pretty quick. Hopefully it takes the lava beast down pretty quick. Another power-up? Plasma. Ooh. This game really rewards you for not dying. Want to make the game easier? How about try not dying? So I have the best possible blaster. You're going down, lava beast. Oh, don't kill me, don't kill me. This is much easier with the increased damage. I wonder if I'll even need to use the lightsaber at this point. Yeah, I think I might just stick with the plasma blaster, actually. It kills the Banthas faster than the lightsaber does. Where am I supposed to go here? There's nothing down there. Or if there is, then looking down I can't see it. Leap of faith! Okay. I would have appreciated that arrow before I jumped. The game has a feature where you can look up and down, but for some reason they decided, let's put the ground out of view, even with the look down option. What mutant womp rat? This game is throwing all kinds of crazy ideas out. My plasma blaster will keep you at bay, you hideous beast. That doesn't sound like something a Star Wars character would say. This does seem to be quite effective. I think that fight would go much differently if I was trying to use the lightsaber. Wait, what was the goal of that mission again? It was just go through Land of the Banthas to defeat Mutant Womp Rat? Okay, well, don't see why we didn't hop in the land speeder immediately, but okay. I guess if the game wants to give you an extra level, then you can't really complain about that. Especially when the level is fun. I'm having a blast with this game. I'm still not sure why we're blasting Jawas with our land speeder, though. We should be on our way to Mos Eisley. Head towards Mos Eisley. I think I see it in the distance. It's that giant white blob of pixels over there. Stormtroopers! Why are they falling out of the sky? I just walked over a bunch of spikes and lost some health, huh? I didn't even think to find a way around. Someone's Donkey Konging me. How dare you roll barrels around? I shouldn't go on these spikes, but how do I make that jump? Can I just make it from the dewback? Oh, I see. You're supposed to ride the barrel. Oh, we really are playing Donkey Kong Country. Oh, they've got heat-seeking rockets. It's no issue for a Jedi Knight like me. Except I'm not a Jedi Knight yet. I'm just a guy with a plasma blaster. 8 times point bonus. I'm on my way to the dark side. I don't know if this level is meant to look repetitive, or if I'm meant to go in somewhere at some point and it's just looping. Oh, there we go. So it is just get to the end of the level. I was worried that maybe I was supposed to go inside one of the huts or something. Select a hero. You misspelled Kashyyyk, or maybe there wasn't a canon spelling at this point. I'm not sure. I kind of want to stick with Luke because of the plasma blaster, but I also want to see what Chewbacca plays like, so I'm going with him. Cantina Fight. Oh, I keep the plasma blaster. Or it could be that Chewie just always has the plasma blaster, but I doubt that. He can't weapon switch. The button just makes him roar. That's funny. So as far as I can tell, there isn't any functional differences between Chewie and Luke. There might be some kind of difference that I'm just unaware of. Like maybe Chewbacca has a bigger health bar, but it could also just be larger than Luke's because I've picked up so many health swords. I'm not sure. I haven't really paid attention to it. Kalhar boss monster. Okay. Well, you do seem quite menacing. Your attacks seem difficult to dodge. But let's try Luke. I lost the plasma blaster, that makes sense. I do have my lower health bar. Now I can use the lightsaber, which does not seem to do nearly as much damage as the plasma blaster does. I guess I'll keep using the lightsaber until I... Oh, we're at the boss fight so much faster. Okay. Eat lightsaber. That does not seem to be the strategy. Oh, is lightsaber useful at all in this fight, I wonder? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, Chewie, one more thing I gotta know. You start with the plasma. No. He starts with flame? That's slightly better, I guess. I think we pretty much have to choose Chewie because of his health. Ooh, a thermal detonator, that should help against the boss. And Seekers. I do like the heat-seeking ability. Give time for his health meter to fill up. And thermal detonator. It's not working! Oh no! I guess thermal detonators don't work in bosses. How am I supposed to take this guy down? What do I do? Or like shoot the ceiling to make it fall on him? No? I'm just confused. I don't understand how you're supposed to damage him without taking a bunch of damage yourself. Move back! Move back! Leave me be. Oh, okay, so if I push forward a little bit, then he moves back? Is that how this works? And that gives me an extra chance to retreat or something? There's just no way you can beat him when he corners you, though. If I just be brave and send him back, and then I run back, gives me a chance to chill for a second. I think that's the strategy. It just hits super hard. I wonder if I can grind out these other enemies until I get a plasma blaster. Like, go back and forth, maybe they'll keep respawning. No, I can't do that. I think my lives are shared between both characters, too. Even the flame blaster kills things faster than the lightsaber does. I am completely stumped. I think I need the plasma blaster to beat that guy. I've proven I can get over there without dying. But even then, with the plasma blaster, I couldn't do it. So, I'm going to lower the difficulty to easy. I'm just going to do this to see if it makes that one boss fight any easier. If it doesn't, then I'll play on Brave, but if it does, then I'll just see what happens from there. Okay, I'm back at the Cantina Fight. The only things I've noticed that changed with easy mode is that I seem to take less damage, and I seem to do a little more damage. But overall, the game really isn't that different once you have the plasma blaster. But I've gotten back to this point without dying. Somehow I collected 2 more extra lives along the way. Also, I realized that the health sword health bonuses don't carry from one level to the other. And now replaying this section, I realized that the reason there weren't as many enemies after I died to the boss is because the checkpoint places you right before the boss fight, which actually makes the boss fight harder because then you get less chances to get blaster power-ups. So here we go again. I think if I kind of scare him off a little. Yeah, this is kind of working. I mean, I've almost got him. Yeah. I don't know if that's possible on Brave difficulty. You just take too much damage, I think. I know if I were a child, I wouldn't even get close to this part of the game. I'm Han Solo, captain of the Millennium Falcon. You guys got yourself a ship. We'll leave as soon as you are ready. Let's meet at Docking Bay 94. Solo's origin is unknown. This game did not know he was a Corellian yet. I guess at this point in the story, if you're only watching the movie, you wouldn't know he was from Corellia. But you wouldn't know that Chewbacca's from Kashyyyk either. And yeah, I pronounce it Kashyyyk instead of Kashyyyk because I like that pronunciation better. And it's how the Clone Advisor pronounces it in Republic Commando, which is one of my favorite games of all time.
Welcome to Kashyyyk.
Its name is Kashyyyk, my lord.
Wow, you're a real Star Wars nerd, aren't you?
Oh, maintenance droid, huh? Oh, I see. I wondered for a second, like, wow, his health's going down really fast, but then he refills himself. That was definitely an easy mode boss fight. And by that I mean, I was taking so little damage that I could just stand still and shoot. Ah, don't grab me. I wish I could change the difficulty mid-game back to Brave. I could really use some healing right about now. Barely made it out of there. Ah, and I'm dead. Well, that's not good. Alright, Luke, you're up, because now you have the most damaging weapon available. Hover Combat Carrier. Now that's a cool vehicle. Why haven't I ever seen this before? And also, I can't appear to damage it. Probably have to damage the stormtrooper inside of it. Okay, could you maybe let me stay in the middle of you? I have an idea. Okay, there we go. Parts of it are flashing when I damage it. The question is, which parts do I need to actually attack? Okay, Chewie, you're up because you have more health. I keep dying. There's part of it down. Why isn't it taking any health damage, though? It's so strange. I have intense concentration right now. Sorry that I'm not saying anything. I'm trying to hit the underbelly. And now that's gone. So now, if I just stay under it, I don't think it can damage me. Which is easier said than done. Just need to take out its thrusters without taking too much damage. If you could kindly hold still while I shoot your other turrets down, I would be much obliged. I think I'm in the perfect spot. Occasionally it will come by and I'll hit it, but it won't hit me. Which is good, because I have no health. Well, a little bit. And there we go. Now what? Okay, now I can hit it for health damage, while also causing many people to have seizures. Why is the entire screen flashing? And done. Aboard the Millennium Falcon, our heroes blast into space in search of the princess. As the Millennium Falcon approaches the dreaded Death Star, its powerful tractor beam pulls it into the battle station's hangar bay. Okay. Was there anything unique about Han? I'm not sure. His blaster switch button doesn't do anything. Missed opportunity to give him a voice line, like how Chewie's roar happens. Oh, that's a death pit. That's good to know. I guess I'll just use Luke then, in case I ever need to use the lightsaber. Pretty sure he has the same health as Han. Are these TIE fighters damaging me and knocking me back? Why? What am I supposed to do against TIE fighters? These spider droid looking things have a cool design. They still blow up like everything else in this game. Oh, I shouldn't have picked that up. Now I can't seeker these guys from the top of the platforms. I think that was more useful than having the extra damage. Okay, what do I do there, game? It's not very nice to spawn a stormtrooper on the side of the platform that I'm supposed to be landing on only after I've jumped. Two of them, one right after the other, just, nah, let's just jump into this pit. That's funny. My attention span is waning for this game. The combat's fun, but it's been a few hours, and nothing's really changed. And especially this Death Star hangar, it's like, nothing different is happening here. I'm just going across these same platforms and fighting these same enemies. It reminds me of the Mos Eisley Cantina, where it was just the same looking buildings and platforms and everything, one right after the other. The level design really isn't changing, which is what made the first few levels interesting. Oh, there we go. There's something new. It's gone already, but that's nice, I guess. Okay. So the pits can have droids pop out of them now and shoot. And that's it. That's the entire change. Oh, here we go. Imperial Defense Droid. Uh-huh. Well, my Seekers were doing damage, and now they're not. But you're also not doing damage to me, so that's a kind of a mutually beneficial thing, I think. If I just stand still and hold Y, will I win? Why couldn't the last boss fight have been like this? Or the one before that? I mean, the hover defense thing, whatever, was hard, for sure, but that beast in the cantina was just unfair. I guess I'll stick with Luke for now. He is sort of the main character of the movie. Although I've always liked Han better. This looks like the detention level. The princess should be here somewhere. Now, why would the Empire install a ceiling that crushes you? Actually, I guess that kind of makes sense. If there were ever somehow a prisoner escape, you just crush the whole floor and no more prisoners. No, no! Okay, note to self, you can't slide up slopes. There we go. What is this thing? What are you? How do I destroy the Imperial Roomba? There we go. Oh, you automatically attack with the lightsaber when you super jump. How have I just noticed that? What blaster power-up do I even have right now? Nothing, okay. So I'm right for using the lightsaber. Detention guard boss. Not gonna give this one a unique name, just detention guard boss, huh? Okay, looks like I need to hit its center when it opens up. Yep, okay. A bit easier to figure out than the last hovering drone. I'm sure it would still be easier with the plasma blaster, though. And I'm dead. Okay, I need to take a quick break before continuing. I don't even remember what I was just playing, to be honest. Okay, I'm in the detention level. Was there a boss? Wasn't I fighting a boss? It's coming back to me now. I made fun of it for not having a unique name. Yeah, here we are, detention guard boss. I sort of remember this. Stand still and shoot. This has never failed me before. At least not on easy mode. It's nice that he drops stormtroopers that give me extra hearts. I think I would have been dead by now without that. I do wish I had a more powerful blaster, though. If I had the plasma blaster, I would have won by now for sure. Almost got him. There we go. Oh, nope, phase 2. Okay, great. I was not prepared for that. Chewbacca starts with a better blaster, doesn't he? And more health. Should be a little easier to beat the boss with Chewie. If not easier, then faster at least. Oh, there's a blaster power-up right there. Is that worth getting? It might be. Okay. Those ceilings are very dangerous, but the heat-seeking should make the boss fight a lot more straightforward. Eat bowcaster rockets, detention guard boss. Wow, that was so fast. Now I just gotta defeat that one, which is a lot quicker than it was last time.
Princess Leia, I'm here to rescue you. I've got your R2 unit with the secret plans of the Death Star. Now I must deactivate the tractor beam and escape.
Wow, you're going to completely downplay Ben Kenobi's role in this story? Oh, great, I jumped to the wrong side. Oh no! I actually wanted to stick with the Seeker. The Seeker does plenty of damage, so much that I don't think you even need any further power-ups. Plus, with the Seeking ability, it's always 100% guaranteed that you're going to hit what you're aiming for, because you don't even have to aim. I love waiting for slow-moving platforms on a vertical level. Looks like we made it to the top. And the tractor beam itself is a boss fight, just like the NES Star Wars game. Oh, more screen flashing. Cover your eyes, everyone. Oh, can't just stand still and shoot there. Hey, wait a minute, this is the bottom of the level. What happened, game? You had such a good checkpoint system before. Why are you making me replay such large parts of the game now? Okay, Seeker. I actually want to keep that this time. Please? And I never thought I'd say this. Do not give me any more blaster power-ups. Alright, back at the top. I wonder if I can just chill down here and let the Seekers do their work. I think these security droids probably prevent that. Aha, if I stand still and shoot here, then I win. My problem before is that I went too high too quickly. Like Icarus. I have to stay away from the sun.
I have been waiting for you, Obi-Wan Kenobi. We meet again at last. When I left you, I was the learner, but now I am the master. Only a master of evil. You can't win, Darth. If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine. Our heroes escape in the Millennium Falcon and race across the galaxy to the rebel base on Yavin. An analysis of the secret plans you have successfully protected reveal a weakness of the battle station's defense. A precise hit with your proton torpedoes into a small exhaust port at the end of the trench will start a chain reaction and destroy the Death Star. Good luck, and may the Force be with you.
Alright. Let's see how this game handles the trench run. Every other platforming game has had a pretty disappointing trench run thus far. Ooh, mode 7 again. Also, we are not in a trench first, which is okay. We can just be on the Death Star's surface. Looks like we need to destroy TIE fighters and the towers. But since everything's going by so fast, I'm just going to hold shoot and hope I hit what I need to hit. Seems like that's working out pretty well so far. My player name changed to Red 5. That's nice. Good attention to detail there. Here we go. Oh boy. This trench run is crazy. Vader! Take this. Take that. And he's gone. Okay. Well, we're almost to the exhaust port.
Use the Force, Luke.
I will use the Force, Obi-Wan. Fire proton torpedoes. Alright, there we go. And that was Super Star Wars. Even on easy, the last half of that game was kind of tough. Great shot, kid. That was 1 in a million. Ooh, that is a very pixelated screenshot.
Congratulations, you have destroyed the Death Star and won another victory against the evil Galactic Empire. The Imperial forces have retreated and you have brought freedom to this part of the galaxy. But be careful, for the Empire might strike back. And remember, the Force will be with you, always.